drew me to it and into making it the campaign slogan was that, we're fighting a battle that is universal, which is a battle for dignity, but we're doing it whilst also highlighting the specific ways in which certain communities have been left behind by this economic system. For Desis, the erasure of us from the civic and political fabric of the city and state is quite noticeable. I'm going to be, along with a colleague of mine, the first South Asians ever elected to office in New York City at any level. And, so it speaks to that we are fighting for this kind of larger message rather, and we are doing so with kind of, with a nod to the ways in which our communities have especially been left behind.
Go ahead, make a rap for your nanny. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack on your nanny. Spin the rack. Come through, give a dab to your nanny. If you're really feeling good, spin a track for your nanny. Go ahead, make a rap for your nanny.
Everything at its core is storytelling, and in many ways that's what politics is as well. It's been very helpful in terms of understanding how we tell the story of our time. It's been helpful in understanding how we need to respect people's time and also try and steal it from them in a way that gives them joy and gives them relief. What I'm really excited about is that I'm going to be, among the first South Asians ever sworn into office in this city, and I'm unafraid of speaking the truth about, what is happening back home. And I think that it's not something that is irrelevant to us in the diaspora here, because so much of the diaspora funds that exact movement back in India. And I think we have to be very loud, because a lot of Desis are very convenient in when they speak up against fascism. There are everyone has things to say when it comes to Trump, but then when it comes to Modi, all those same people don't have as much to say anymore. And I think that kind of hypocrisy is one that we have to fight against. We have to shed light on and also fight against. I'm a democratic socialist. I'm not somebody who was, excited and inspired to vote for Biden and Kamala Harris. I am somebody who voted for them in order to defeat Donald Trump. And so Biden has won. That's great. But there's so much work to be done, especially, in light of the fact that the Democrats may not have the Senate. So again, it kind of refocuses many of us on what we need to do at the state level. I mean, Saturday was an amazing day. It was great it felt like the World Cup. Like, everybody was just cheering and cars were honking and people were passing out candy. And I went to a protest and it was amazing because I had been protesting Trump at that very location at Columbus Circle. I'd been on that march many times, and it began, I remember, soon after he was elected. And to be able to go there to say goodbye to him was a really lovely kind of way to end his era. We need to do all the things that we're told are impractical and impossible. We need to do them because they are the right things to do. So whether it's banning fracking, whether it's raising taxes on the wealthy, whether it's ensuring that we have a commitment to dignity that doesn't span just within our borders. Those are things that I look forward to protesting Joe Biden's administration about.